Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, I'm Josette. Thanks so much for watching. So today I just wanted to do a really quick update video on my postpartum hair loss and shedding with my locks. We're just gonna get real and jump right into what's been going on with my hair. I am 7.5 months postpartum now, so I feel like now is a good time to just update you on my locks. So basically when I hit about 3 months or so, I noticed that my hair was thinning out around my temples and it was tender, and then by 6 months I noticed that I had a lot of hair loss and a lot of tenderness, and I noticed that the front of my hair was thinning. Now the shedding and hair loss has stopped, and pretty much my hair is just slowly starting to grow back around my temples and around the edges of my hair. Right now my hair is not retwisted, so I'm just going to show you what the growth looks like. It's actually really difficult to retwist. If you have locks and you're postpartum, then you know what I'm talking about, but it's really hard to retwist. It's really hard to retwist and make it look neat when all of your hair broke off and then it's growing back, because the hair that's growing back is not able to grow into the new lock yet just because it's so short, if that makes any sense. So this is what it looks like now. Before, this whole area here was bald, but now it is slowly growing back and I can see that my hairline is returning. So yeah, it only lasted from about 3 months to about 6 months with the hair loss, and now I can see that it is slowly growing back. Of course, it's going to take a little bit for my locks to actually get thick again. As you can see by this lock here, it's a perfect example. This bulge here is basically how much more my hair grew when I was pregnant. My hair was growing like crazy when I was pregnant. So this bulge represents that burst of growth during that period. Then this thinning here represents my postpartum shedding. So as you can see, all of the hair around it is now growing back, but it's too short to join into the lock right now. So I'm just kind of letting it be. But yeah, that is what my lock looks like now. Now, have any of my locks actually broken off? No, they haven't broken off, which is, thank goodness, because I really didn't want to have to deal with an entire lock breaking off. It didn't get to that point, but a few of them are really close. So another example, there's the bulge from my pregnancy, and then it starts to thin out with when my postpartum hair loss started happening. But my hair is growing back in that area, which is a good thing. It's going to take, you know, a couple months to get fully back to how it was before, but my edges are returning. Okay, so that's basically how my hair looks. If you are pregnant or you're going to be a new mom, if you're just a new mom now, if you just had a baby, postpartum shedding is pretty much inevitable, and with locks, I feel like it's kind of more difficult to deal with because it really does affect your retwist. It affects, you know, the way your locks are going to look at the front of your hair. But hair does grow and it will grow back. I would just advise you to not do any crazy manipulation. Don't retwist very often because that area of your scalp is already so tender. So just try to let your hair be. Don't put it up into tight buns, ponytails, braids, any styles that are really going to tug at your hair, because you just really want to preserve that area and make sure that it's just not getting over manipulated, because that can actually lead to breakage. And I really feel like if I did a lot more on my hair, then, you know, it would have affected those really thin locks. Maybe they would have fallen out, but luckily that did not happen, and my hair is slowly growing back. So yeah, I just wanted to check in on my channel. I know it's been so long since I posted, but it's just been really busy here. So I plan on getting back into styling now that my hair is growing back and I don't have that tenderness anymore. I will say it's definitely not easy seeing your hair thin out and your beautiful luscious edges, you know, just completely disappear, but I know now that it doesn't last too long and your edges will flourish again, and you know, it's worth it because you have your gorgeous baby to look at every day. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!